Hi, and thank you for purchasing the Sharpshooter Self-Defense Keychain. You've made the right choice. Remember, the Sharpshooter Self-Defense instructional video can only help you learn to use the device if you watch the complete video. So please be sure to watch the complete video and learn how to wear the Sharpshooter Self-Defense Keychain. Thanks again.
Let me explain a couple things about it. This little tiny 3-inch device, okay, is devastating. You can use the butt end of it to strike the pressure points. And I'd say, look, if you can mash potatoes, you can strike like this with this thing, okay? It's basically what it is. It's like mashing potatoes, it's mashing down like this. So you can hit someone who anywhere in the face is going to really hurt them with this. It's going to come in with about 20 times the pounds per square inch of pressure that any punch will. Now, to quickly activate it, all you got to do is pull that cord lock out like that. And now you can put one hand out and you say, hey, don't come any closer. You can strike down this way, or you can strike from side to side. Also, you can just pull this back like this and hold it behind you. Say, don't come any closer. Strike like this from side to side or up and down. So it's basically easy to use. Quick way that you put it on your hand, okay? The finger ring like this is independent of the shaft. Now you simply take this and put it in your middle finger. Now it's protruding out of your hand to where you can use this to strike with. Also, this keeps the retention so you don't drop it. So say I'm shooting it out like this, it's going to come to the end and it doesn't come flying out of your hand. Okay, it is a patented self-defense keychain, so any duplication of this device is not the actual Sharpshooter self-defense keychain. Okay, this is how you place the Sharpshooter on your hand. So you just take the finger ring like this and put it on your middle finger like this, okay? Now you take your keys and place them over your hand like so. So the finger ring's on your middle finger, okay? You want to grip your hand closed like this and make sure some is protruding on the end. If you think your hand's too large, it's really not. All you have to do is pull this down a little bit more. So you can pull that down until there's enough protruding out the end. Now, you use your thumb like a button. Just hold your thumb like this. You pull the cord lock down, and now you can simply shoot it by swinging it out like this and letting go of your thumb, and it'll come through the tube like this. Okay? So notice the cord is independent of the shaft of this, and the ring rides up and down the cord. Okay? So the ring itself is not connected or dependent on the shaft. So if someone pulls on this, it takes all the pressure off of your finger, and the pressure only goes on where you grip it here. So again, open your hand, finger ring on, place the keys overlapped like this, grip it. You have some protruding. On the top part, use your thumb to hold the keys down. Now you strike with the butt end to points, or you pull it down and you can shoot the keys out, or simply just pull the keys out without even pulling down the cord lock. If you've looked at some of my other videos, you have a pretty good idea about this keychain. One thing that is amazing about the keychain is that it's so small and it's so deceiving looking. To look at it, it just looks like an ordinary decorative keychain. And some people think, well, which is surprising to me is, well, that keychain looks much more dangerous, so I want that because it's just deadly looking, you know. And a lot of these giant Yawara type sticks or 5.5-inch long Kubotan type of sticks, they're really menacing looking, and they look like a weapon rather than just a self-defense keychain or a keychain. My device doesn't even look like a self-defense keychain to look at it. When you look at one close up, it's very, very rare that anyone will ever say, hey, is that a self-defense keychain? Because to look at it, it doesn't look like that. If you're buying one of those Yawara or Kubotan or stick pocket stick type of devices, this is a great alternative. It's actually much better. It does 3 things rather than just 1. So you can use it in close range to strike to pressure points. Okay, with one quick snap down of this cord lock, this will actually shoot through the tube. So this is actually shooting through like this through the tube. Let me give you a demonstration of that.
shoots right like that. Now you don't have to do that, but that's one alternative you can use. You can just grab it by the keys and pull it out like this. They don't come any closer, and use the keys to strike at them, or put it back over your shoulder like this. Don't come any closer, and strike down right at them like this. If they try to block, it's on a cord, so it's going to come right over their arm. Okay? So it's great to use for different things. You can practice basic with it like this, just spinning it, or you can just use it to hammer down like this. So say just like this, you're hammering down, and if you want to extend it to where it shoots out, you can throw it out like that. So you can also use this to strike the neck with the cord, okay, to strike with the butt end of it, to block and strike with the keys to the face. Example of how to use it. You have to wear it, so you put it on your middle finger like this, very important. You're going to hold it protruded out your hand like this, so that there's enough on the end to strike with. If it's up too high and there's not enough on the end, simply pull it down until it's protruding and grip it. That way you have enough to strike with the end of it. The top part, you want to put your thumb like this, so that you're holding the cord down if you want to strike with it in close range, and holding it tight here if you want to strike with it like this. Remember, the finger ring is not going to put pressure on your finger if someone pulls it, as long as you grip the shaft of the device. It's designed not to. So if you think someone's going to grab it and pull on your finger, not really. They're going to pull on your grip, but it's not going to put pressure on your finger as long as you're gripping it. So it was designed like that. That's why this is a patented self-defense keychain. Remember, it's very strong, 550 test paracord. Quick way to use it is you can strike just like this down to it. So if someone's attacking you, hey, stay back, you can strike like this. You can also hit them with the key. At range, simply all you got to do is grab it like this, hold it behind you. Say, don't come any closer. If they come, you can swing it like this at them, okay? Or swing it up and down at them. Another way to do it is simply just put it back over your arm like this. So you're holding it like this. Say, don't come any closer, and you can swing it like this at them. So those are very simple ways to use it, okay? Another thing you can do, if you want to try something a little more advanced, is you pull this cord back into the shaft like this. You use this as a button, okay? And instead of just swinging it like this, you're going to swing it and let the thumb off, and this will actually shoot out through the tube like this at a high speed. See? And you don't have to worry about dropping it, because the finger ring keeps it in your hand so you don't lose control of it. Okay, let's shoot it out here. Notice I'm not worried about this falling off my hand and losing my keys in the Charles River. Shooting it right over here. And that's not going to happen. I'm fully confident I'm not going to drop it because of the finger ring on this. Alright, a lot of people have been asking about this technique I do, where I'm doing a figure eight like this. Now how that's done, simply explain this real simple. You get this move here to where you're going down, okay? Just down like this, so circling down. Now you're doing a basic figure eight like this. So now you do a basic figure eight with one circle down. It's actually two circles down, if you notice. And then you just start playing with that. And there you go. That's the advanced figure eight technique, just like this. I'm going to be going over a different technique using the butt end of the sharpshooter. Okay, and this is the end that we use to strike into pressure points. If you don't know about this device, remember, it has a finger ring on it. You wear it like a ring. Okay, so you actually wear it. It's designed in a manner so grab on this. If he pulls on it, it puts no pressure on the finger ring as long as I'm gripping it, because the ring's independent of the shaft of it. So if you notice, pull on it, my finger ring is not moving, it's in the same place no matter how much he pulls on it. Okay? Now, it has the ability to launch out like this, so it can go from a closed mode to just one pull back of the cord lock, and you can shoot it out like that. Now, you can use it exactly like a Yawara stick or a pocket stick type of self-defense keychain, and it can be used to choke with the cord, it can be used to shoot out, or it can be used similar to a flail or a nunchaku, striking with the end of it. And it has very, very positive results for self-defense. Now, if he grabs me, say he grabs my wrist, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this end of it, I'm going to come up here and use the butt end and just pry down to the pressure point in his wrist area. So even if you just get this above it and pry down, it's going to come across that arm, and the nerves on top of the arm are going to cause enough pain to where he's going to have to let go. So right from here, I pull this off, okay? Now let's say that he grabbed this, I pulled down, and then as I was doing this, he punched. I'm going to use this hand right here to move it out of the way, then I'm going to strike with the butt end of it towards his ear area, okay? Okay, right to the side of the head with the butt end of this. Okay, now in practice, don't actually hit your opponent. So he grabs, I come here, I just swing here, just like that, and strike down. Now of course you could have used the key end of it to hit with the keys at that point, alright? So remember, this device can be used to strike with the butt end or prying to pressure points with the butt end of it. Let me give you one other idea. So when he comes behind me, okay, and he grabs both arms around my waist, okay, I bring this, I still have enough room to move my arms, I can bring this up here, right into the back of his hand, and pry this down like this, and then step out and strike him with the key end of it. Now if he grabbed me under the waist, I mean under the arms, it's a lot easier because I have more freedom in my hands. I can just strike down until he releases, then step outside and strike to his face, or step out and over and strike to his face, okay? Now that's usually the butt end of it. Now if he grabbed around my arms real tight, and I can't really move my arm up high enough to do this, I can simply step out like this, strike back. I'll still have a little room to strike with this and hit with the keys to the groin. Then I step out and strike to the face with the keys, okay? Well,
Okay, this is how to put on the Sharpshooter self-defense keychain. You want to open your hand like this and just place the finger ring like this on. So you place it on like this. You're going to put the keys over your hand like this, and the shaft of the device is going to come down from the middle finger down like this. So you put the ring on your middle finger. You're going to grip it like this. Now you want a little of the shaft protruding. So if your hand's real big and it's down here, just simply pull some down and grip it. Now you want to use your thumb here on the cord that's overlapping, or on the key link here. Okay, so you're going to hold it like this. So if you're walking somewhere, hold it like this. Now your thumb you can use as a button if you're using it to shoot out. Just simply pull the cord lock down like this, and when you shoot your hand out, you're going to let go of the thumb and it's going to shoot through the cord like this and out. But keep your hand closed while doing that, and the key ring will work as its function of not letting it fall out of your hand. But you have to keep your hand closed and gripped.
Some of you weren't here yesterday, so I'm just going to explain my self-defense device. Okay, I do own the patent on this. Okay, this is a patent, it's not patent pending, it's patented. Okay. How it works, you simply put on the finger ring like this and wear it. You can use it just like a Uwara stick, a pocket stick, or Kubaton by striking with the end of it here. The beauty of this is 550 test paracord. You can actually wrap this around a tree branch, hold on to it, pull yourself out of somewhere, whatever. It can be used for a lot of things. You can strike with it just like this to pressure points. You can use the key end in here. You can do techniques to manipulate pressure points. If someone grabs you, use it in close fighting. But it also extends. One thing is you can just grab it and pull it out from here. Now it's more like a nunchaku or a flail. Somebody said, well, I only got 2 keys. I can take 1 key and go clean through a box, both sides of it. Okay? I can cut into a pumpkin with 1 key where it sticks right into it. Done that before. So I had one guy swinging it at his bob bag, and the key stuck right into it. Okay? So he said, just put a hole in my bob bag. So it's very dangerous. Okay? It does the job of defending yourself. But if you want to keep someone at bay, you don't want to get in there close and strike. Put it this way. Guy's 300 pounds of muscle, and you're not sure in close you're going to be able to do this. Guy could end up getting in close. You're trying to do this, grab you and slam you down or something. You've got the range. Hey, stay back. Don't get any closer. You can keep him at bay, so he starts hopping back. Might end it right there. It doesn't get any closer. It's very intimidating. You can get some starts. Back, hey, don't come any closer. You can swing it from here, just like this. So it can be used like a nunchaku. If you have any nunchaku experience, you can swing it just like a nunchaku. If you have a stick fighting experience, you can use it like a stick. Okay, it's very versatile, and it also shoots out just by pulling the cord lock back. It will actually go from short range to long range in one quick snap. You can't drop it because of the fingering. Don't worry, it's not going to come flying off my hand. Okay, my hand could be sweating, soapy, whatever. You're still gonna maintain it just by closing your fist a little bit. It can't come off of this. If someone pulls on it, it doesn't pull on your finger. People are like, I just grab it, pull your finger. No, I thought heavy about that. It's designed so that doesn't happen. Because as long as I'm gripping this part of my hand, the pressure rides through the finger ring. So the only place the pressure is going is where I'm gripping it. It passes through and by that finger. It doesn't lock on and pull that finger. Only if you make the dumb mistake of letting go, they can pull your finger. As long as you're holding on to it, if they're pulling with 2 hands, you've got a free hand, you can strike them anyways. And I suggest when someone pulls, go with the pull. Don't try to resist, it'll pull you off balance. Step forward. You can hit them with this. Step forward. Strike them with your elbow if they're grabbing the end of this. Boom, right into it. I had a guy once, I just grabbed the pull. I said, go ahead. He grabbed it, he pulls, it came right in, boom, elbow right up to his throat, just stopped it right there. So, okay. But pulling it, they're pulling them into you. Now, all you do is use your thumb like a button like this. That's it. It takes a little practice. Play with it for a few days. It's fun to practice with. If you have a Kubaton or stick device, it's no fun to practice with. You're not going to be at a bus stop saying, it's this or something. You could be sitting there practicing this, playing with it. It becomes fun to play with. So you end up getting good at it.